Now, I only can say to the team, big compliments today. I think we work. We have today. I think we have 11 players for the man of the match. They work very hard, and I think we did a hell of a job today. Perfect.
Jadi coach menyampaikan bahwa seluruh tim bermain dengan sangat luar biasa pada hari ini, mengerjakan apa yang harus dikerjakan, dan untuk man of the match ke-11 pemain yang tadi memulai semuanya bekerja dengan luar biasa.
Okay, please any question? Please mention your name and media. Okay.
Hello, coach. First, congratulations to the win for the win.
Thank you.
And I have a question that in the semi-final match, if you have to face Vietnam or Thailand, which team do you think will have more difficult for Indonesia?
We at first had to play Malaysia. I don't think about the game after. We had to play Malaysia, and I think that's an important game because I think it's also good for the crowd. So I don't think about the game after. Malaysia is the most important at the moment, and that's only what I want to think of.
Oke, jadi yang dipikirkan terlebih dahulu adalah pertandingan berikutnya melawan Malaysia. Untuk Vietnam dan Thailand belum banyak mau dipikirkan karena melawan Malaysia merupakan partai yang penting untuk kita semua dan juga untuk para supporter yang datang. Jadi fokus ke situ dulu.
Oke, ada lagi?
Good evening, Coach. I'm Diego from CNN Indonesia TV. Coming up, the game against Malaysia, what do you think we need to anticipate against them? Thank you.
But I think the most important thing for us is that we play our own game. You know, what I try to tell my players every time, that we are better than everybody think. I think we have very good players. And if they get that trust, then I think we can show that we are really very, very good. And I think today, okay, it was 1-0, but I think there was only one team who can score 3-4 goals. And that's not because I want to talk about the opponent, but I think we play a very good game today.
Oke, jadi pertandingan yang untuk ini sebenarnya sudah sangat baik. Jadi kalau para pemain memiliki kepercayaan diri dan mereka bisa menunjukkan mereka memiliki kualitas yang sangat bagus, bahkan lebih bagus dari tim-tim yang lain. Tidak menyampingkan bahwa tim-tim yang lain jelek, cuman pada hari ini kita melawan Filipina hanya ada satu tim yang bisa membuat 3 atau 4 gol dan menguasai bola. Jadi kalau mereka bermain sesuai dengan pola training yang diberikan pelatih, kita akan berikan permainan yang sangat bagus.
And that's also a very good team, because they have a lot of good players also.
Dan mereka juga tim yang sangat bagus dengan pemain-pemain yang luar biasa juga.
Oke. Ya.
Selamat malam Coach Gerald, saya Adi dari bola.com. Cek. Coach, saya pengen tahu tentang regulasi pemeringkatan di penyisihan grup Piala AFF ini. Apakah menggunakan selisih gol atau head to head lebih dulu? Sebab kita nggak menemukannya di situs ASL United atau maupun yang lainnya. Itu yang pertama. Yang kedua, apa alasan coach baru memasukkan Jens Raven di babak kedua dan lebih memilih Hoki Carka sebagai starter? Apakah ini bagian part of rotasi atau mungkin ada alasan yang lain? Terima kasih.
Okay, the first of all is I think that if you wat was de eerste vraag?
Regulation of with the goal difference.
Okay. To be honest, maybe it's stupid for me, but I don't know how the regulations are. I only want to play my game, and I don't want to think if we are on the same. And we have to win our next game, and that's the only way we have to think. And then we will see if it's enough. Because I think if you start to gamble and you think about things, I think it's never good. We have to only prepare ourselves to win in the next game. And I think that's the way we have to think to level up. So that's my only way to think also.
Oke, jawaban yang pertama. Jadi untuk regulasi mungkin agak sedikit aneh untuk menjawabnya, tapi juga kurang mengerti bagaimana itu bekerja regulasinya. Tapi yang penting sekarang adalah bagaimana kita memenangkan pertandingan. Nanti kalau kita sudah memenangkan pertandingan berikutnya, baru kita melihat apakah nilai yang kita miliki atau sesi gol itu cukup, baru nanti kita pikirkan langkah selanjutnya. Tapi untuk regulasi, untuk saat ini, bagaimana kita meningkatkan level kita adalah kita bermain untuk menang.
Okay, the next is from Jens Raven and from hockey.
Selanjutnya, tapi untuk regulasi untuk saat ini, bagaimana kita meningkatkan level kita adalah kita bermain untuk menang.
Okay, the next is from Jens Raven and from hockey. Listen, we have a squad from 23 players, and I think it's important that every player give everything. And I must say today, it was not only Jens Raven. There were a lot of players who come into the game and they give everything. And we know that hockey and Jens, we need them both. You know, we need the squad. Because he was not fit enough today. No, he played the second half. And next time is maybe that he will play the first half and hockey because I think we had to press. And I think the way we want to play, yeah, we always are up front. And that's the way that is hard for a young player.
Oke, jadi mengenai Jens Raven dan hoki, kita memiliki 23 pemain dalam squad dan kita ingin agar semua pemain tersebut memberikan performa yang maksimal ya. Jadi ini bukan berarti satu diuntungkan atau enggak, tetapi hari ini memang hoki kurang fit atau Jens kurang fit, jadi dia bermain terlebih dahulu, kemudian mengganti. Tapi itu juga berlaku buat pemain-pemain pengganti lain yang masuk, mereka ketika masuk memberikan 100-200% untuk tim. Jadi itu yang sebenarnya diharapkan. Jadi semua itu harus siap ketika dipanggil untuk bermain.
Because I think what I think, you know, and if you look to the game. We talk about hockey and we talk about Jens, but what do you think from Brendan and Ferrari and those guys? That they were also very important for us in the game before. And they had to push themselves to a higher level, and I think we do. But we all need to do it together.
Ya. Jadi bukan hanya mengenai Jens atau hoki, tapi misalnya contohnya ada Ferrari dan juga ada Brandon yang juga sangat penting buat tim. Jadi untuk meningkatkan performa adalah bagaimana semuanya memberikan lagi yang terbaik dan push themselves ya untuk ke level yang tertinggi.
And this is only example because there are much more players. Maulana, you can call them all. But
jadi ini hanya sekedar contoh aja. Ada contoh lain seperti Ahmad Maulana juga misalnya.
Oke. Ini lagi? Ya, please.
There's a few players that getting body contact with another players from Philippines. Is there any serious injury from the players of the team tonight?
It's after the game. I think we will see tomorrow. But what I think is the most important is that we prepare ourselves for the next game. And I think after the game it's always difficult to say because I think they run and they give everything. So tomorrow we will see. And now they had to make a party together.
Nadiran catch. There's a few times Arkan Fikri took a corner kick. Are you already give the specific job for Arkan Fikri, for example, to taking like
yeah, but I think
kick?
If we play with a team, everybody know the quality of the other players, you know. And Arkan I think he's really a top class player for me. I think if you can. See a player like Arkan, I think he can also play on a big club because I think he got a lot of quality. But I think a lot of our players had it. But I think the most important thing is now the way to train with them. And Arkan is the corner, can take a corner. But so you have Kakang, you have Kadek. I can call many players who did well, and we need all to play in our own way.
Oke, ya pertanyaan pertama mengenai benturan yang terjadi pada malam hari ini, memang kita akan melihat, jadi nggak terlalu dipikirkan terlebih dahulu, kita akan melihat situasi malam hari ini dan besok dengan keadaan mereka, jadi belum bisa memberikan banyak jawaban hal tersebut. Yang penting kita fokus langsung pada pertandingan berikutnya melawan Malaysia pada hari Senin. Yang kedua, mengenai Arkan, setiap pemain dalam sebuah tim mereka tahu kualitas dari pemain-pemain yang lain. Jadi untuk saat ini memang Arkan yang dapat kepercayaan itu, dan memang Arkan memang pemain sangat-sangat bagus dari Coach Gerald juga. Jadi memang dia bisa bermain untuk klub yang besar. Tapi itu hanya satu contoh aja. Ada pemain-pemain lain dalam klub, misalnya ada Kadek yang bisa juga bermain. Jadi bisa dipanggil, termasuk Kakang juga. Jadi semua itu bisa dipanggil tergantung kebutuhannya. Jadi semuanya udah harus siap dan sekarang kita berlatih dengan pemain-pemain yang ada dan kita akan maksimalkan apa yang ada di situ.
No, and I really mean. If you see today Hanan, you see Arjuna, you see Tony Firmansha, I think, what can we say about players? They give everything and I think they play all really a top class game today.
Ya, jadi ada lagi misalnya